Hey guys, we will be starting shortly. Just waiting for everybody to arrive. So just few more minutes. Hello friends, welcome to this webinar and a short live training on Excel Essentials that beginners as well as experienced users will all benefit from. So I hope that you will be able to practice and learn new things in this training. Even though it is a short training, but still we will cover a lot of ground in here. So be prepared to learn a lot, take lots of notes, and most of the tips and tricks are easy enough that once you have seen them, you will be able to understand and be able to apply them. So I have created an exercise file for you to also practice on, and today's webinar is full of Excel and tips and tricks that are going to be very handy for everybody, whether you work in the office or you are running your own business or are you a freelancer. It does not matter. Everybody will be able to benefit, whether you are a junior, a person doing data entry, or an analyst or a manager. Also, this training can be applied whether you work in sales or marketing or accounting or finance or any kind of web design or freelance work. All these you will be able to apply. Guys, my name is Vinay Prakash. I am the founder of ExcelChamp. This blog I started more than 15 years ago, and I have been writing a lot of articles. More than hundreds of articles are published on our website excelchamp.net, and I also started to post some videos on YouTube, which I think you must have liked and subscribed to. So we regularly receive emails from people that they read the article or they watched the video and it helped them. So today my objective is to also help you learn more about Excel. In today's session, we will be looking at how to get started with Excel, what are some of the key Excel shortcuts, and how you can create some shortcuts on your own for getting the work done easier and faster. We will also be looking at how to organize data in Excel, especially if you're working with a large amount of data. Then another important thing we'll be looking at is the absolute and relative referencing. This is a key concept when writing formulas in Excel. So if you pick this technique, it will really help you. It's very easy to learn. After this, I will show you some simple Excel formulas and functions that can be used to clean up Excel data, because sometimes the data that we receive, it may not be clean. So we need to remove the blank or the null values or the duplicate values, and then only we can do anything. So there are some formulas that we can learn that can help to remove any extra spaces or to fix the problems in the data. And of course I will also show you how to find the duplicates and how to remove the duplicates. Handling dates, it's a complex topic for many, because dates are actually stored as numbers in Excel. So I will share with you how to use Excel dates, how do you modify the format, whether you want DD, MM, YYYY, or do you want it in the US format of MMDDYY. So we can easily move from one format to another format, and you can also understand the date depending on which country or wherever you are based. How to handle today's date, how to handle the time, these are the things I will be sharing with you. Plus, we will be using one excellent feature in Excel called Excel tables. Most people are not familiar of tables, but this is such a fantastic thing. You don't have to write any formula, and Excel tables can do wonders for us. They are very easy to use, and they automatically add a lot of function that we all can benefit from without writing any formula or doing any cumbersome or long process. The next topic we will be looking at is pivot tables and how to use pivot tables to analyze data, summarize data. This is something most people want to learn. So every time I am conducting an Excel workshop, most people want to learn the Excel shortcuts and Excel pivot tables, how to make sense of pivot tables. So I will be giving you a quick introduction that will easily make it easy for you to get started with the pivot tables. Of course, I will be sharing some resources with you also along the way, and feel free to ask questions. So guys, can you show me a thumbs up, at least like the video, and put a comment. I want to make sure that you can hear me clearly and see me and my screen. So I will appreciate if you could just simply write a comment in the YouTube. So just write some comments whether you can hear me correctly. And if you have any questions along the way, feel free to ask them in the chat also. So I will be able to answer them towards the end or as and when I check the messages. Alright guys, quickly about me. My name is Vinay Prakash. I have over 35 years of experience in data analysis and management reporting. I'm the creator of the ExcelChamp blog and the YouTube channel since the last 15 years. And I have taught over 35,000 people in 30 over countries to use Excel well and how to use it for analysis, reporting, and improving productivity. Alright, let's get started quickly. First of all, I want everybody to use the Excel file that I have created for you. So can you please visit this link, excelchamp.net/live, LIVE. It's all in small letters, and this will give you the sample exercise file that I have created for you. So if you want to do the exercises with me, you can do it from the by going to this website and downloading the Excel file. This is how it looks. So if you go to this website, excelchamp.net/live, enter, then this will take you to our Excel Essentials Tips, Shortcuts and Formulas live training, which is what we are doing today. And here you can see our live ExcelChamp Essentials webinar. So if you click on it, you will be able to download the sample file, and we will be using this. So quickly grab this file, and once you are able to get it, show me a thumbs up, write a comment that you got the file. I see that more and more people are joining. Guys, it is good to, if you could like the video so far and click on the like icon, the thumbs up. I'll give you a minute to quickly grab the sample exercise file so that we can quickly get started. Okay, so open this file in Excel. Okay, everybody got the file, I hope. Yeah. Okay, So once you all have the file, then let's get started. So I'll minimize this and my screen, and you should be able to open the Excel file. So on the Excel file, you can see some of the topics that we will be discussing today. And guys, I'm just waiting for your confirmation that everybody can see the video, see the lessons, as well as can get the Excel file for applying the techniques. Just show me a thumbs up and let's get started. So everybody, make sure to open the Excel file, because if you don't have the Excel file open, then you will be having difficulty and you may not be able to apply. So if you practice yourself, you will learn the most, because we don't learn only by watching, but we learn better if you actually apply it with your own hands. So the very first thing I want to share with you is some simple tips, tricks and shortcuts. By the way, if you're using Excel 2007, 2010, 2013, 2016, 2019, or the latest Office 365, Microsoft Office 365, this training and the tips and tricks I am sharing with you, you can apply on any of these versions. So it is not important to have a particular version. The techniques I will share with you apply and work on all the versions. So the very first thing I want to share with you is on the top left. This is called the quick access toolbar. Now here what happens is, by default there are only 2 or 3 buttons available. You can add more buttons and or add more useful features here simply by clicking at the end of this quick access toolbar. You will see a small eject button like this drop down. Click on it and now you can choose extra. For example, if you want to do spelling check, you just have to check the spelling, and now you can easily find the shortcut for checking the spelling. I normally like to sort in the ascending order or the descending order, so this is also one of my favorites in here. But this is not all. We can see more things than is possible here. So for example, I like to always add new rows, add new columns. I'm always adding rows and columns in Excel. So how to add rows and columns? Well, there is a button, insert rows, insert columns. We can easily add them here. How to do that? So for this, I simply quickly go to more commands, and then from here I can search for insert rows, insert sheet columns. And if you want insert sheet rows, we can go down and see the insert sheet rows, add, insert sheet columns, add. So when you have these buttons, you can also position them wherever you want them. So by doing this, you will have a pretty customized look and feel with all your favorites already here. Now that I have created this, it's very easy for me to add new rows. I simply have to click and a new row is added. Yeah. So this is how you can add new rows, add new columns very easily simply by going in here, and this can save you a lot of time. So this is a fantastic area. Next, I would like to share with you that at the bottom of the toolbar you will see buttons like um, when you mouse over, you will be able to see the normal. You will also be able to see the page layout. So when you click page layout, this is what the printout page will look like. And the third icon is called the page break view. So you can see here, if I were to print this, it will print in 2 pages, and this is how it would be broken. We can easily fix this by adjusting so that everything can fit on one page now. Did you see how easy it is to do this? So we can split and decide how much we want to print on one page. So these are fantastic choices, and you can just simply drag and drop and be able to do it. Let's come back to normal view and proceed. So you can see from the border now, all of this will get printed. Next, we will now move on to our absolute and relative referencing sheet. So can you just come onto this sheet, absolute relative referencing sheet, and let's apply this technique. So as you can see here, we have a few sales rep, we have a few products, the sales amount and the cost is written here. Now what we need to do is to subtract and find out the profit and then calculate the commission. Commission will be 10%. So how to do this in Excel? It's pretty easy. We simply write a formula in Excel. All formulas start with equal to. So we just say equal to, and don't write or don't type out any number. Simply click on the number, like sales amount minus cost. Press enter. The answer is created, and then how do you copy this down? Most people will drag. Well, you can do that, but it is faster to simply double click here. Once you double click, the formula gets copied down for everybody. It's so easy to use. Now let us calculate the commission on the sales amount. We want to calculate 10% commission. So how to do that? Well, I could type like this: sales amount multiplied by 10%. But when you do this, now the 10% is hard coded, and even if we double click and it gets copied down, whenever we want to change the percentage, I must come in here and change it manually, then remember to copy this down. But what we can do is we can clear away this formula and instead not use the relative referencing, but use the absolute referencing. In absolute referencing, we can just say equal to sales amount multiplied by the commission rate. Now this is again relative referencing. Relative to the row and the column, we are picking C1. Enter. It calculates correctly. But if you copy down, you will see all the wrong amounts. Why is this so? That's because if you press F2 to view the formula, you notice now we come down by one row, but we also come down here. And at this level, you are multiplying 5000 with the heading, which is text. That's why you see a value error. And for the next guy, we are multiplying the sales of two numbers. This is completely wrong. So what we need to do is to press F2 and then press F4. By pressing F4, an absolute formula is created. Absolute formula means the cell C1 is now fixed. The dollar sign acts like glue, which will fix this cell. So $C $1, enter, and now if you copy down, the formula is calculated correctly and nothing is wrong. The benefit of this approach is that if you decide to give a 15% commission, you only have to change in one place and enter. That's it. Now everybody got the 15% commission. So this is the benefit of this approach. Everybody can get this? So give it a try. The formula should be equal to C4 multiplied by touch C1 and then press F4. On some laptops, if you're using a laptop, F4 key can also be to change the brightness or the volume. So you might have to press function F4. So remember to do that. If F4 don't work for you, or F4 changes the brightness or the volume, then you might have to press function F4. This is nothing to do with Excel. This is actually a laptop issue, that F4 key is actually two-in-one key. So we have now covered how to work with absolute and relative referencing. So this was the exercise. I hope you found it useful. Just show me a thumbs up if you are still able to learn and be able to apply this technique. It is better if you show me the formula, copy the formula from here and paste it in the comments, so I can see that you are writing it correctly. So guys, everybody, can you please copy the formula from the formula bar and paste it in the comments, so that I can see that you are getting it right. So I am waiting for you. Quickly show me the formula in the comments. Guys, is my voice coming clearly to you? Somebody just said that voice is not coming. So can you please double check? Anybody else? Is the voice coming loud and clear or not? It's low. Okay. Let me change some setting and see. Sometimes some of the voice filters can create a problem. Okay guys, let me know now if is the voice is better now. So quickly guys, I'm waiting in the comments. At least let me know if the voice is coming better now. I just made some minor setting changes. So yes, it's okay for. All right, great. Thank you, SM. Thanks for confirming this. I hope Suresh and Aishu, Vijay, if anybody, or Priya, can you confirm if the voice is coming correctly for you also? Okay, I think it could have been some filter in the setting, but thank you for telling me, and I hope that you are writing the formula. I have not seen your formula, guys. Can you paste your formula in the comments so I can see that you are doing it correctly? Okay, looks like nobody has sent it to me. I'm not sure if you're doing it or not. But anyway, let's proceed. So the next technique I would like to share with you is a simple formula now. This formula can be very, very useful in calculating things. So if you go on, so if you now move on to the second sheet, if sum if, yeah, I would like to share with you a formula that is very, very useful for everybody. This formula can help you make a decision using the data in Excel. So Excel data, we can make a better decision based on the value. So you can see here we have the sales amount and we have the target. So can you see that for bond the sales amount is 5,800 but the target is 6,500, whereas for somebody else, like they haven't met the quota, but Laura, her target was 4,000 and Laura has done a sales of 5,400. so, so she has met the quota. So how do you check whether the person has achieved the goal or not? The goal is to meet the target. Let's find this out by using Excel. Guys, I hope you're enjoying so far. I will appreciate if you can like this live session. Click on the like icon. Let's now write our formula. All formulas start with the equal to. So click on equal, and after the once the equal to sign is up, we are now going to write our formula. If the way we speak in English is like, if sales is greater than or equal to target, then goal is achieved, otherwise goal is not achieved. So exactly the same way we can write in Excel. If sales amount is greater than or equal to the target amount, if this condition is met, then the goal is achieved. How to say that the goal is achieved? We can write a yes, because yes is a word, therefore we must type the word yes in quotation marks. Otherwise the goal is not achieved, and we will now write no. So there are only two conditions possible: either you achieve your goal or you don't achieve your goal. Only two things are possible. So this is what we have written. We press enter and you can see immediately that bond the goal is not achieved. Let's go to the bottom right hand corner, double click. You can see quite a few people have achieved the goal, but some did not achieve the goal. So once again the formula is on the screen. Let me copy it over and show it to you in big, so you all can see the formula. Okay, so I will display this in big and bold, so I hope everybody can see this formula. Okay, so this is the formula that I have written here. Guys, please confirm that you got the question and that you are able to calculate the goal, whether the target is achieved or not. So please confirm that you got the formula correctly and that your goal achieved is showing the correct values similar to the ones that I have written here. So actually this is like guys, those of you asking where is the file, you can actually download the Excel file from www.excelchamp.net/live. Okay, so if you type this excelchamp.net/live, you should be able to get the file. And when you type this, you will go to our website. On the website you can see here, this is the today's session, and if you click on the live ExcelChamp Essentials webinar, you can download the Excel file from here. So just make sure that you have the exercise file, otherwise you will only be watching, but if you try it yourself, you will learn from this training. So I hope everybody got this, and if you got it correctly, then we will move on to our next section. Since we are talking about writing some simple formulas, let me take you to the date formulas and show you some dates. Okay, so those of you who are watching now, please go to the date convert. Go to the date convert sheet and come here. Okay, so on this sheet, the very first thing we will do is to find today's date. What is today's date? Don't type the date by hand. Instead, we will write it as a formula equal to today, and this is a ready-made function in Excel. You just have to open the bracket and close it. This is an empty function. Once we press enter, you will see today's date. So can you give it a try, guys? Equal to today, open, close. All right, and so this will give you 18 11 23 or 2023, or if you are in the US, you might see 11 18 23. This is correct. It depends on your PC format. Next, let us find out what is the date today along with the time right now. So you guys, I'm not sure where are you from, but I am based in Singapore. So I will, when I run this formula, it will show me the time in Singapore. So let us see, equal to, what's the time now? NOW, open, close, enter. And there is not enough space to display, so we make this longer, and you can see now I am in Singapore. It is 1 p.m. And 3 minutes. So guys, this is the formula equal to now. Can you please quickly write in the comments what time do you see and which country are you from? So if you can go to the comments and just type which country are you from and what time do you see, so it will be nice to see where are you logging in from. Quickly guys, go to the comment and tell me where are you from, what is the time in your country right now. Okay, moving on. Now let's find out. Okay, looks like somebody is logging in from India. It's 10:33 a.m. All right, good morning, Priya. Okay, fantastic. I think we have a few people from India, from UAE. And what's the time like in UAE? Suresh Rahul. I think must be pretty early in the morning. Okay, so let's see now. We have, you notice guys, here you see the word date, but if you change this to general, it will convert to a number, because in Excel dates are stored as numbers. So you will see strange numbers when you convert it to like in decimal. This is the date and the time. So if you many times you will see a date which is appearing as a number, and you have to convert it to a date or a long date for you to be able to see the full format. So only when you convert, then only you can see the full format. If you want to see the time, then you will see only the time, and if you want to see the date and time, you can choose from these. So there are many formats available, and if your chosen format is not here, you can also go to more number formats, and then here you can choose how you want the date to appear or the time to appear. For example, you want the full month, you can choose it. Yeah, and if you want it in like YYYY MMDD, you can also do like that. So this is easy to change. From here we can easily change our file format the way you want to display. Okay, so we have seen some date formats. Now from the date, you know, just now we have tried today's date is equal to today, open close. If I want to know what is the year only, so I can simply write YEAR, year, open bracket, and then point to the date, year of the date, enter, and 2023 is the year of today. Similarly, we can find what is the month, equal to month of today. That's it. So we just point to the month and for today, and now we are able to see the month. It's the 11th month. Similarly, we can find the date today, which is equal to the day of today. When you do this, you can see how easily I have broken all the formulas. From today we have derived the year, the month, and the day. So this is a easy to use technique. Everybody can do it. After this, let us now move on. Guys, please confirm that you have done all the date formulas: today, now, year, month, and day. I have shown you 5 formulas in Excel. So can you please confirm that you got all the 5? If anything is not clear, you can type it in the comments and I'll try to explain it to you. Alright, so looks like all good. In that case, let's proceed. Next guys, I want to show you a fantastic feature. As I mentioned to you, it's the tables. So can you go to the table sheet? Go to the table sheet. Guys, if you need the Excel file, I am thinking still new people are joining in, they don't have the Excel. So you can go to excelchamp.net/live, LIVE, and once you type this, you will be able to go to our website, and here is the file, live ExcelChamp essential webinar. You can click this to get the sample file and practice with me. Remember, it's excelchamp.net/live, all small letters, LIVE. Okay, let's proceed. So now we are in the table sheet, and I want to show you how easy it is to create the data, convert the data into a table and benefit from it. You will receive a lot of benefit by converting the data into a table. Well, you may be wondering, so let me show you the benefits of a table. This is fantastic. You can watch for 2 or 3 minutes. I show you the feature and then you try it out. Or maybe I will go step by step so you can also try on the spot. Okay, whichever you feel comfortable. Let's get started. So to convert the data into a table, you don't have to select everything. You can be here, here, here. It does not matter. As long as you are inside the data area, we are good to go. So we simply stay inside the data anywhere. Then go to home, and right in the middle in the styles area is format as table. Most people don't even explore this feature, but actually even if they come and click, they look at it, oh, only colors, nothing much exciting, so they don't even explore it. But this is a complete waste. Actually, this is a fantastic thing. You can pick any color of your choice. I'll just take this blue. Excel automatically grabbed the data. Did you see that, guys? We did not have to do anything. Excel is smart enough to know the data starting point and ending point. It also knows that your table has headers. So we simply click OK. Done. Now Excel has created a very beautiful looking table with lines and like blue line, white line, blue line. This makes the data easy to read, easy to understand, and you will see the benefit now. Is you notice, guys, um, when I am clicking outside in the white area, the my last menu is help power pivot. But the moment I click inside, I immediately see a new menu item called table design. Okay, so this menu with lots of options and choices, it was hidden, it was not even available to you if you did not create a table. Here, of course, we can change the color, but this is way much deeper than just changing the color. So color is not the most important thing. Now watch the beauty. Previously, remember when we wrote the formula, we calculated the profit as sales amount like C4 minus D4, and then we had to copy this down. But now watch, because we converted to a table, I write the formula equal to, so it does not say C4, it becomes sales amount. Sales amount minus cost. Such useful, easy to understand formula. If I tell you C4 minus D4, you are like, is it correct? You don't know what is C4, what is D4. But sales amount minus cost looks so much better. And the moment I press enter, you notice it calculates the profit for everybody. Isn't it amazing? So give it a try, guys. Simply come in here and let me show you again quickly. So I'll undo, undo, undo. So the way we write is equal to, click on 5800 minus, click on 2345. It automatically becomes the formula. We press enter and it calculates for everybody. Now let's say I want to calculate the commission. So I have to write the formula equal to sales amount multiplied by the commission rate. And when I press enter, you notice this is the problem because we did not put the absolute. Well, let's fix it. Press F2 and then F4 or function F4. Press enter and the formula is fixed for everybody in one click. We did not have to drag it down again. So I hope you found it pretty interesting and useful. This is not all. We can do more than this. For example, now let us say I want to get the total amount, total sales, total cost, total profit. Well, in the old days, you will go to home and click the auto sum, but you don't have to do it anymore. You can simply be inside the table, go to table design and just switch on the total row. Check. That's it. All the total is created. But if you notice, we only got the total for the commission. But no problem at all. All you need to do in the total row, click on the sales amount, the white cell in the total row, click on the arrow and say I want the sum. I want the sum, and for the profit I want the sum. In fact, you can also count how many products by choosing here. You can just say count. Now you can see in the total row I did not write a single formula. I got the count, I got the totals for everybody. And if you don't want the total, let us say I want to know the average sales amount. I can simply choose average. Now we got the average sales amount, and that's it. If you want to nicely format the data, we can select it and go to home and choose the comma. This will format it to 2 decimal places in one click. So guys, can you do this everywhere? Just click on the comma, click and select the column, choose the comma, and you get all nicely formatted in as less effort as possible. I will change this back to the sum because that's what I am interested in. So sum is the total sum for everybody, and at any time if you don't want the totals, simply go to table design, switch off the total row. You notice everything disappeared. You don't have to do extra cleanup and anything. Checking it back, put back the whole thing. This time it remembers that you had the formulas there. So you can do that. If you want to bold the first column, you can just say first column, and you notice the first column gets bolded. Similarly, if you want to bold the last column, you can do so, and the commission is automatically bold. So I hope everybody got this correctly. And actually, tables is a fantastic topic. In my full online training, we spend at least 1 hour going through only all the options in the table. Right now, we don't have so much time, so I'm just showing you the basics. But in the training program, in the full blown training program, we have more time, and then I have multiple videos to show you the multiple features. So for now, I hope you find it useful. Just give it a try. Okay, next move on and let us see how to use uh, pivot tables. So pivot table is one topic that everybody want to learn, and again pivot table I spend a lot of time in the actual training, but as a short I want everybody to benefit because it is such a useful feature. So whether you join my full training or not, at least you should know the basics of a pivot table. It can help you in your day-to-day work. So I want to teach this technique to you. Go to pivot sheet. Guys, are you still with me? Is everybody still okay? um, are you still understanding? Everybody got the Excel file? Can I see a thumbs up? At least show me some love, some signs, some emojis, something. Guys, because I have no feedback here, I don't know if you guys are still okay, alive, watching, and everybody got the Excel file. So just I hope everybody has liked the video. If you haven't, I will really appreciate if you can like the video, and let me know in the comments so far is all okay, and then I'm going to start the pivot table section. So I'm just waiting for you quickly, guys. Okay, fantastic. Thank you. This is good to see that everybody is alive, awake, and actually learning as well as I hope you're enjoying. So I don't see that many likes on the video though. So I'm not sure. This was why I was asking if everybody's still alive or not. But let's get started. So just I hope you can like the video if you're enjoying it so far. Now we are on the pivot sheet, and I'll quickly show you how easy it is to create a pivot table to analyze. For example, look at this data. How much data do we have? Control down arrow. We have 385 rows. Control up arrow and back to the price. So you can see here we have quite a lot of data. Can you quickly tell me what is the total? Oh, it will take time. How many tents did we sell? How many sleeping bags did we sell? What is the total quantity? What is the number of tents sold? So the quantity as well as the total amount. How much sale did we do in northeast? How much sale did we do in northwest, southeast and southwest? How much is the sale by the different salesperson? So we have all these questions that we want to ask. So it is extremely easy to answer these questions with the pivot table. The best thing is you don't have to touch the keyboard. This technique is completely using the mouse. No need to touch the keyboard, no need to write a single formula. Okay, let's get started. So what we will do is I will go full, okay, let's do like this so everybody can see. So we simply go to insert, and you can see my cursor is inside the data. So if you are not inside, kindly just click inside the data and then go and choose insert. The pivot table is the first button. So all you need to do is to simply click pivot table, and you notice Excel automatically grabs the data, so you don't have to do much. The data is grabbed. Simply click OK, and your pivot table will be created on a new worksheet. So we click OK, done. And here you can see there's an empty pivot table, but all the column headings, they are all available on the right hand side here. So now it is very easy for us to do. I can simply click category, and you will begin to see all the unique categories, only 4 types of products, and I can just click total, and now we are looking at the grand total. For each category, the total, I only click 2 times, did not write a single formula, did not touch the keyboard. Okay, and I also want to see the quantity sold, so I check the quantity is also visible, and I want to bring the quantity before the total, so I click the quantity, drag it slowly until it goes above before the total. So now quantity is first and total is second. Can you do it now, guys? The next technique is like, now we want to analyze this data by date. So we can simply click date, and now you notice the data is split for each category under 2023 and 2024, and we can remove the category, uncheck it, and if you put it back, then the data is split. You don't see the category, but if you open 2023, you can see the 4 quarters, and if you open the quarter, you can see the March month, and now you can see the categories. But we don't need the date, so you can remove the date from here, and maybe we don't need the months, we just need the quarters. So by doing this, we can see the sales by year, by quarter, or move the category to the top, and you can see the sale of each by category, by year. So this is a fantastic method. If you don't want the quarters, we can remove the quarters, and we can take the year into the columns. So this way you can see the quantity for each year, the total for each year. I am removing the quantity now, so we are only looking at the grand total by category, by year, and we did not have to even click on the any keyboard or write any formula. So easy to do. Remove the total, put back the quantity, and now we are analyzing the quantity for each year. So basically you can play with this simply by clicking on the different categories. Now if I choose the region, we will be able to see the sales for each region. If I bring the region above the category, then for each category we can see all the for each region all the categories for both years. This is a great way to analyze our data. Actually, there's no effort required, no formulas, just simply drag, drop. Whatever you don't want, you can uncheck. So I don't need the category, I can uncheck. And you can see now we are looking at the sales, the quantity sold for each region for the 2 years, and we can see that the total sale in 2023 is 3000, whereas in 2024 the sale is pretty low. Maybe 2024 has not ended in this company yet. So these are the easy to use methods. Whatever you want or don't want, simply check or uncheck. Now I am removing the region and I choose the sales rep. So we are looking at all the sales rep performance for the 2 years. Even you don't want it per year, you can remove the year and you will only see the grand total for each salesperson. And if we want, we can bring this category in the column, and this way you can see each salesperson and the category, how much did they sell. So we can see that Adams sold 381 quantity, of which 8 were backpack, 12 were sleeping bag, and 102 are tent. So simply by checking and unchecking, clicking and dragging between row, column, and the values, you can gain a lot of insights from your data. We can learn new things about our data simply by applying this technique. A pivot table mastery is really important, guys. So far I only give you a 5-minute intro of the pivot tables. In my full-blown Excel Essentials training, I spend more than 1 hour going through step by step the intermediate and the advanced features of pivot table that help you to become a master, a professional in pivot table. In fact, if you are aspiring to be a manager, a director, a business owner, or you are already, then you need to be very good at learning how to use the pivot table and the pivot chart, because this is the fast way to analyze the data. With pivot tables, we can also create management reports and dashboards very easily. So this is a quick and dirty way to create this. Now, whatever you don't want, we can remove. Let us say I want to analyze this for each year. So I can bring the year into the, or maybe take the quarter into the filter, and now we are able to filter the data only quarter one. So this is the quarter one sales for all the salesperson by each of the categories. Now you can also choose quarter 2, quarter 3 accordingly. So you can see here, extremely easy to use, guys. I hope you are learning and applying this. Very easy to use technique. So everybody can become good at a pivot table in just 5 to 10 minutes. If you spend more time with me and go through a full training, then of course you will learn way much more. But please, everybody, give it a try, become good at using this. And I want to give you a quick challenge. Can you tell me if I can pick quarter 1, quarter 2 both together? Can you show it to me? What is the grand total if you pick quarter 1 and quarter 2 together? So give it a try and write your answer in the comments. Let's see who's got the fastest fingers. I am looking into the comments. I need the total, grand total for quarter 1 and quarter 2 for all salespeople and for all categories. Quarter 1 and quarter 2 total. So far I don't see any answers. Wow, Suresh already found the answer. It's 2042. Fantastic. Let me double check. Let's just wait for anybody else to confirm. Priya, SM, Ali. Let's see, yeah, what are your answers, so that we can confirm with Suresh whether his answer is correct or not. What we need is the total for quarter 1 and quarter 2. So I haven't got any more answers, so I'm not sure if you are getting it. Let me show it to you how easily it can be done. Notice, guys, when I come here, I can pick quarter 1. Okay, oh, this is only quarter 1. I want quarter 2 also, but when I pick quarter 2, quarter 1 goes away. So this only gives you one at a time. But what we can do is, there is this setting here, select multiple items. So when you choose this, you notice now the checkbox is open and we can now choose quarter 1 and quarter 2. Click OK and fantastic. The answer is 2042. Fantastic. Good job, Suresh Rahul 82. You got it right. I'm really happy that you are able to apply this technique and you are also experimenting and trying it out. So great job. And for those of you who did not get it, don't feel disheartened. This is all part of our learning journey. The more we try, the more we learn. So it's all fun. I hope to for you to enjoy this and learn from these techniques. All right, guys. So far, do you have any questions? So let's proceed. Oh wow, it's more than 1 hour already. Wow, time flies. Okay, guys, because time is limited here, I also want to quickly tell you that we have this training program coming up, which is called Excel Essentials from Beginner to Pro. It's a brand new program with 13 modules, more than 12, almost 13 hours of training. I have created lots of exercise files for you, challenge exercises for you to also practice on your own and I've provided you the answers. If you complete the entire training, then you will get the certificate of completion. And so this training, you will learn a lot of simple tips and techniques, how to choose the right formula, how to find the hidden features to transform messy data, how to organize and clean large amount of data, create better looking charts, reports for your management, how to master the pivot table. We go through the more high level techniques within the pivot tables, and how to import huge amount of data, how to work with multiple worksheets, multiple workbooks, how to remove duplicates, how to clean the data. Like, this is a really advanced kind of training. We start from the basics, go to the intermediate, and then towards the end cover some advanced techniques that will really make you awesome in Excel. And right now, because it's November, it's like the Black Friday time is ongoing, so I have reduced the price only for you guys. So right now it's available. Its class is open. This training will begin on December 6th, so you can sign it up as an early bird. And as a bonus, I will also be giving you an Excel tips and tricks ebook that has all the steps written down for you. So if you are keen to join this workshop, this is where I will be teaching personally, going through 13 hours of video step by step. So if you like this technique, all you need to do is to go to our website where you are already there, click on online course, and here is the Excel Essentials from beginner to pro. If you click on this, you can see that the course begins on 6th December, and you can click join to get access now. Right now I am running a 50% promotion. So instead of the 199, you can join this program for only 99 US dollars, or if you are in India, you can pay in Indian rupees 8,000 only. So you can use your credit or debit card to make the payment, and this is a short uh, promotion only for those of you who are attending the training, that I am giving you 50% off only for 99 US dollars or 8,000 Indian rupees. So if you are keen, quickly click on this, and I will be removing this, and once it is fully launched, I will be selling it for 199 US. So it's your chance. If you enjoy this today's training and you want me to train you, guide you with my training videos and all the exercises and the certificate to cover all the basics to intermediate to advanced stuff, you can see all the uh, material, whatever is covered, it's all printed on this page, the previous page, course page, and you can use this to sign up for this training program. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments, or you can message to me. You can go down here and write a message to me, and it will come to me. You can click on the get in touch, write your name, email, and any question or concern you have, and send a message, or you can click on this. You can also give me a call in Singapore at this telephone number. You can WhatsApp also. So there are so many ways, but guys, this training is limited. You can see here, this is what people have told me. I launched this program, and people from Sony and some of the top biggest banks, Canon, they are my customers. I have trained more than 35,000 people, and you can see here all these companies like Epson, Canon, Cisco, Polar. These are the people who are joining us, from banks, from financial institutions, from smaller companies, small, medium, large. Everybody is welcome. Even if you are individual, your company cannot sponsor you, you can come. I keep the price low so that everybody can benefit from this training. So I hope you enjoyed this training. Guys, remember to give it a thumbs up, tell me in the comments what you liked, what you did not like, and what do you want me to cover next, so that in a couple months time when I have another live session, I can share more things with you. So I hope you can join this training. This will be fantastic if you can join it, because you will learn a lot in a very step by step manner. But um, if not, then also tell me what do you want me to cover in the next free webinar. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe to our channel, and I hope you all the best. So I'm still around. If you have any questions, feel free to post it in the chat. Let me know. Show me the thumbs up. Show me some love, and I would really love if you can join this training. Guys, thank you for joining me today and giving me your 1 hour. I really truly appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I do hope that I will see you soon in our inside our classroom. Thanks for watching. All the best. If you have any questions, feel free to message me, email me, or put it in the chat. And the page to sign up is on our excelchamp.net. Click on online courses to be able to access. You can directly click on the Excel Essentials from beginner to pro. The training will start on 6th of December. Thanks for watching, guys. All the best.